Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast out of East Yorkshire, and today I have a 1v1 on Blood River. Over in the Space Marine corner we have got Hort, and over in the Chaos corner we have got Descent. Descent throwing out double Heretics, double Cultists, and the Chaos Temple, whereas Space Marine player is going to go for double Scouts, double Servitors, and a Chapel Barracks. So very interesting announcement to make at the end of this video, but I will put the details in the little sign in the corner here, as well as the description below, just in case you want to know straight away and not listen to me ramble towards the end of the game. But we'll carry on with the game at the moment. So we've got some Chaos Space Marines coming out. I like how the Space Marine player over yonder got both Heretics out straight away to make sure that the Chaos Temple was up as quickly as possible, so that will give him a chance to have some Chaos Marines way before this Chapel Barracks has even finished being built. We also have a heavy bottle turret over here, so the regular loyalist marine player, I'm going to get their names mixed up several times in this video, might be suspecting some Raptor play, so going to pop a heavy bottle turret over here. Also good placement with it being in the river. If some Raptors come over here and try and bash it in, they will be standing in negative cover, so they will be a lot more vulnerable to any fire that comes from the bolter or anyone else. We do have a Force Commander coming out for the Space Marine players, and they're already quite a sizable Chaos presence on the battlefield. We do have, I quite like that. It's one real skill of a Chaos player is making sure that the Heretics don't die, and getting both Heretics on 11 health, it's quite an impressive feat. Whenever I've played Chaos in the past, I've always just managed to end up killing them straight away. Fourth Commander out in force. All the nearest and dearest for the Space Marines have been captured. They have cancelled the heavy bottle turret. I do like how they didn't finish it. They just kept it just off the cusp of being built up. So if there was no Raptors, they could then just cancel it and get all the money back. And seeing these Chaos Space Marines, they thought, nah mate, won't need this then. Just playing a regular standard game with not much early game harass. Force Commander is going to chase these boys away. Scout's going to go over yonder, seeing if they can kill these cultists. Cultists have got nowhere to run once they go down here. We do have some Chaos Marines in the base, but just as luck would have it, the Space Marines over here pop just in the nick of time, and they will push these boys away. A second squad of Tactical Marines coming out as well. First Plasma Gen of the game, in fact, coming down. Chaos just a little bit behind, 68 and 10 to 68 and 0. So even Stevens all around when that plasma generator gets gone. Cultist squad over yonder getting absolutely murdered by the Force Commander along with the Scouts. Scouts are going to try and capture this critical location over here. Force Commander going to bash this Chaos Space Marine squad over here. And in the Chaos Temple we do have a Chaos Lord currently cooking in the oven, as it were. Force Commander giving them the backhand of his mighty Force Sword, or Power Sword, or whatever you call it. Chaos Lord now out. Will be looking to steal the lunch money of this Force Commander. Chaos Marines standing in the heavy cover. Going to keep themselves safe and alive. Force Commander will probably want to run away. Oh my god, I am going to swap over. Avoid that Heretic bark. Space Marines holding firm. Going to make these guys think twice before pushing in. Although these Chaos Marines might think to stop these Scouts if they notice them. Chaos Lord not joining the unit just yet. We do have some action over here. 6 Marines against 4 Space Marines. The listing post over here is halfway through getting its shooty bits. There are also some shooty bits on this listing post over here as well. So that will make the base very difficult for the Chaos Space Marines to push into. Well, especially if these Marines stay online. Force Commander has moved in. It's a lot for him to deal with, especially with these Marines being in heavy cover. He won't survive this combat. 1v1, pound for pound. Chaos Lord is going to annihilate the Force Commander in close combat. Scouts here just not quite sure what they're going to do with their life. It's not going to end well for them, let's be honest. They're just going to stand, a final stand, in the name of, I assume this is the Imperial Fist colours. Dying for Rogal Dawn in the corner near a critical location. And look at that, they don't even want the critical location, they're just going to leave it be and try and deal with this mighty 9 squad of Space Marines. Going to engage in close combat, going to try and see if they can capture this Force Commander out of position. Gonna tie him up in close combat while the Space Marines over here fire away. Listening Post has got some shooty bits over here. We have some more Chaos Marines moving down the river. But quite a large squad of Marines and Scouts over here as well. Colt is going to go over here and capture this critical location.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Got two individual firefights going on at the moment. Chaos moving over into the side of the river to not stand in the negative cover. Chaos making real good use of all the cover at the moment. Do have a scout squad over here about to get a second sniper rifle. Will be able to melt their way through the morale of this Chaos squad, especially with this Listening Post. This Chaos squad will want to probably vamoose at some point. Look at that, losing quite a hefty amount of models. Only 2 models left. Another squad has been popped. Let's have a look at the bases. Got Chaos Armory. Still only 1 Plasma Gen at the moment. And Chaos, not Chaos, sorry, regular Loyal Marines. Got 3 Plasma Gens at the moment, so very interesting.
The enemy must be nearby.
Did see some sort of grenade-y kind of thing going on just then.
This day shall be a glorious one for
Maybe the Chaos Marines have had their frag grenade upgrade.
Awaiting orders.
Everyone just manoeuvring around this terrain feature.
Scouts in position.
Scouts with their sniper rifles and more sniper rifles over here. So the Space Marines will want to form some sort of solid defensive line while the Scouts stand around the back and take use of the vision that the Space Marines provide. Cultists over here capturing this critical location. And more cultists. Well, they've already caught this one. So soon it will be a victory countdown. I beg your pardon. Space Marines moving down the middle. 110-30 compared to 90 to 20. The Space Marines have a slight advantage in the economy. They're now going to focus down on this Listening Post over here. Scouts hiding around the corner. They are able to fire over cover, which I know doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but in the year 40,000 I imagine bullets can just jump over shit. Listening Post being repaired by these dancing heretics. Heretics still with only 11 health. They do not regen their health once it's down. Will be very, very vulnerable to any fire that comes their way. Space Marines now moving back out of range of fire. Can hold back. I mean, like, they can hold the ground, I'd reckon. With the, oh, no, mind you, if they need to keep these Scouts out of firing distance, I suppose, so that makes sense. Morale of Space Marines ever so, there we go, close to breaking and then breaking. They will have to be moving back home at some point. We do have tier 2 for the Space Marine, and he's going to go for a chaplain. Not sure if tier 2 has been granted by the, yeah, Chaos has also got tier 2 as well. So, looks like Space Marines are going to go for, no, they're also going to go for machine cut as well. So, machine on machine action. Pit versus Cull.
At your command.
Focusing down on this Listening Post over here. Grenade being thrown in. And a second grenade being thrown in. It's just grenades akimbo. It's like playing the Scotsman in Team Fortress 2. Space Marines of the evil of the evil variety moving round the river. Again, more excellent use of that cover. Space Marines just getting their boots wet, standing knee deep in the river. Morale has been broken for these Chaos Marines over here. Scouts are a little bit close. Rhino is on his way, and so is the Chaplain. Chaplain does have a healing aura around him, I do believe. That will help keep the Space Marines online. Rhino transport. Has he got a weapon? We'll just be watching from a distance. Like a scolded lover at the end of prom. We'll just be watching his boys getting punched in the face. Chaos Lord still holding firm. The Force Commander has fallen at some point during that skirmish. Space Marines over here, not looking the healthiest, but they are mulching their way slowly but surely through this Chaos Space Marine squad. Almost getting a squad wipe, but these boys do manage to narrowly avoid death. It does look like that the Scouts... Oh yeah, we've still got 2 Scout squads. Almost squad wipes there, so very, very lucky all the same. Chaplain standing firm, doing his best, but these boys will have to retreat eventually. Maybe making use of the Rhino. Chaplain was looking at it, having a little bit of a dance, having a bit of an and ah. And I'm not sure, that looks like as if there was some sort of malfunction or some pathing issue there for the Chaplain and the Rhino. Got some Thunderhawks, soon to be upgraded with crack missiles. Machine Pit has been finished, but yet to be building anything. They are also decapping this critical location in the middle. Space Marine player will have to do something. Only 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. Land Speeder Tempest. Doing a fair number of damage on these boys, but not the most tankiest vehicle itself. Will have to fall back at some point. Narrowly surviving there. Servitors will come out and repair him back up. Chaos could push in if they want to. If they feel like it. But they're not going to. They're going to wait for their Hell Talon support before they do anything drastic. 110 and 40 compared to the 92 and 30. Hell Talon on the field. Primarily good against buildings and vehicles. Land Speeder Tempest, infantry and heavy infantry. Although with the crack missile will be able to help them taking down vehicles as well. Neither of these vehicles I do believe are specifically designed for air-on-air combat. Listing Post. Still damaged from the previous Chaos Space Marine assault that we saw earlier. There were some Assault Marines as well for the Space Marine player. Cultists have been remembered. They were chilling out for most of the game over yonder. Chaos Rhino transport now out. Has managed to catch out this scout squad, which was very unfortunate for Space Marine player. Hell Talon moving around. Rhino transport moving back as well. This listing post over here is not long for this world. Chaos Space Marines have managed to... Space Marine player did manage to seem to be a little bit distracted by that Hell Talon, allowing the Chaos player to manoeuvre around the side. Scouts will be caught out of position here, especially with all these heavy bolters, absolutely wiping them out. Quick, sharpish. More grenades going to be displacing these boys. These guys have gone for heavy... so they've gone for missile launchers, which are all well and good for taking down the Hell Talon. But then these guys have just gone straight for, triple heavy bolters. So, in a straight-up infantry fight, Chaos Space Marines do seem to have quite the advantage going on at the moment. We do have some smirk launchers going as well for the Rhinos and whatnot. Land Speeders are... Well, one Land Speeder's now got a new friend. Servitor's going to be repairing them as best they can. Listing post over here, holding on for dear life. These guys are trying to chase after this Hell Talon. But a solid line of Chaos Space Marines will keep them back. This listing post is also not holding on for much longer. Missile launchers. Look at that. Three missile launchers smack bang into that dude's face, and he didn't really care about it. I'm not sure that's how missile launchers actually work in real life, but... So my armour is known for many a thing. Heavy weapons increase. They'll be able to build some maybe more anti-infantry stuff that way. Assault Marines, they jumped over here earlier. I'm not sure what they... Oh, they captured this. And now they're retreating from the Hell Talon. Shaking their chain swords at them as they go by. Chaplain doing the in-out, shake it all about from the Rhino transport. These guys do not stand up for a long time to the impressive amount of heavy bolters. Scout Marines with their double sniper rifles taking pot shots from a distance. Haven't seemed to have been noticed.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good...
These dudes are now going to be replenishing themselves. A Chaos Sorcerer has been out. A Benny Hill themed chase going along as the Hell Talon narrowly avoiding any form of death and destruction from the Land Speeder Tempests. Assault Marines all jumping in on their own a little bit, but you kind of want to wait for them to... Wait for your shooty boys to get within shooting distance, I'd imagine. Get these boys nice and close. I mean, hell, even just move in and just bash them in the face. Just for a little while. Heavy bolters cutting a path through these scouts and space marines. Morale has been broken on these Chaos Marines. One Land Speeder Tempest has gone down. Hell Talon caught by a missile launcher, caught by a second missile. Very low on the health. We've got a Hellfire Dreadnought also coming out as well. Fair, Hellfire Dreadnought, very good shout. These boys do not have anything in the way of missile launchers as of yet. The only thing that they've really got is this Hell Talon to counter any severe vehicle play. Talon almost going down, and then just as it goes down, another one has been replaced. Assault Marines trying to get nice and close and personal. They have been Eldritch bolted by the Chaos Sorcerer, and it does look like a very, very good engage, to be honest, although these guys need to kind of move over here a little bit and see if they can shoot these boys down while they're being tied up by the Assault Marines. All the morale has been broken. Hell Talon trying to throw the dustbins of chaos towards the Assault Marines. Assault Marines, several models on quite low health, but they have managed to regain the foot ground that they lost earlier on. Servitors moving out, going to we're going to repair this listing post, which was just on the cusp of death. Force Commander going at it alone. Maybe not the best, although mind you, some reinforcement from the Rhinos will come in. They'll all just jump in. A big smorgasbord of a fight. Yellow on black, black on yellow. Heavy bottle turrets firing directly into the face of the Chaos Lord. Chaos Lord hungry for that Force Commander. We'll try and chase him round, although he is a bit lost in the melee himself. Hell Talon, not been upgraded with any of his poisonous abilities as of yet. He's just throwing bits and bobs down. Hellfire Dreadnought moving into support to provide some firing support. We do have some Power Fist upgrades going on. We do have tier 3 going for the Chaos Space Marine player as well. Not sure if the Chaplain has died at some point. Chaplain is also in there. Still using his general aura to keep his boys going. Heretic just chilling out in the middle. He's decided to turn sides for now. Oh no, never mind. He's been killed. He's been bamboozled. His ruse has been discovered. Chaos Space Marines chasing after this Assault Marine. They're trying to keep these Chaos Boys alive. Although, mind you, if they're Power Fist, they will be a little bit more viable in close combat. These boys are just going to jump backwards and see if they can do some economic bashing. We do have some Defilers on the way out as well. Well, hell's bells, I thought that the Chaos player really had it. I mean, it could still go either way. But very good comeback from the Space Marine player. 101 and 39 compared to the 103 and 39 of the Chaos. Although it won't stay. I mean, obviously the Space Marine player will get an economic advantage from this assault towards the base. Demon Pit is also going to be going down. Defiler firing its very attractive looking blue, purple smoke bombs over here. Space Marines jumping out. Assault Marines jumping in. Tying up all these boys. Defiler going to be using all of its weapons. Remember, it's got a flamer, it's got a autocannon, claws, and an assault battery. The closer it gets into combat, the more of its weapons it can bring to bear against the foe. Although I believe that once it's in close combat, it doesn't really fire all of its bits and bobs. Hell Talon moving back. It is now upgraded with its poisony bits. So these Space Marines will be feeling a bit under the weather for a while. Assault Marines down to 2 models. 1 model, it does manage to get reinforced, although the morale probably will break on it at some point. These guys are just focusing down on the Defiler. They do have missile launchers. The missile launchers aren't cutting through as quickly as they wish. Hellfire Talon just kind of focusing on killing these Chaos Marines. Chaos Marines are the majority of the killing power and the holding power at the moment. If they can annihilate these 2 squads, that will give the Space Marines a lot more space to manoeuvre. Defiler looks like it has gone down as well. Rhino Transport just providing a little bit of bullet spongingness. I mean, these guys are firing at this Rhino Transport over here. They need to be directing the fire over here, but I imagine that is just the way that auto fire works, or attack moving or whatever. Obliterators are going to be soon on the field. Do have another Land Speeder Tempest moving in around the flanks. Obliterator squad now on the field. They are on auto replenish. Although it does look like the Chaos Space Marine player doesn't have much in the way of blue money left to keep his forces alive. He has been using a lot of his requisition on reinforcing these boys. Space Marines now jumping out again, still infected by the Hell Talon's aid bombs. And the Space Marine, or the Chaos Space Marine player, throws in the surrender. So fantastic, excellent, really, really exciting match. So anyway, really important announcement. Long story short, this will be my last video that I upload on this channel. Reason being, I'm starting a new channel, basically because this channel I've had since I was about maybe like 16 years old, way back in 2008, and the verification email for it was linked to a very old email that I now no longer have access to, and I tried to sort it all out last night. Found out that I couldn't gain access to my original email anymore, so I've tried to do loads and loads of different things, look at loads of different forums, but I basically, if I want to log in to my YouTube account on a different computer ever again, I need to gain access to that email, which is now currently closed because I tried to log on too many times and it said that the account's locked. So essentially I'm going to start a new one with modern emails and modern verification, so that way it doesn't cause any problems in the future in case I ever had to get a new computer or something. So I would really appreciate if you all go over there, give us a cheeky like and subscribe. I'm going to upload all the videos from the past 2 weeks over there as well, so you won't miss out on anything, even if you are a new subscriber. And yeah, just thank you all for your support. It's been amazing. It's a real pain in the arse that I'm going to have to redo it all on a new channel, because, you know, I mean, some of the videos recently I've got quite a lot of views and it does warm the cankles of my heart. But we'll do it again. Why do something once when you can do it twice, eh? So anyway, my name's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a chore, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.